Hello and welcome back. This is Jacob, continuing the narration for the Mansfield Break side story in Arknights. Today we're gonna be going over the story for the stage MB-2, also called Another Perspective. So, let's begin. Alright, let's continue. The infected and non-infected stand equal in prison. Now isn't that the picture of irony? You can't call that equal. You're right. If we have to suffer inhumanity to reach equality, then that's probably an equal we shouldn't want. Can we change the subject? I wasn't planning on continuing this one. Chat about this stuff from all lofty up high and you'll sleep terrible at night. Alright, Kafka went inside 4.5 months ago? The break happened 4 months ago, right while Mansfield State Prison was stopped over at San Sophie City. Correct. Of course, any earlier, and we'd had to go a year back. After all, as a nomadic prison, it only visits cities on the periphery once every few months to restock and take in new inmates. The rest of the time, it stopped in the middle of the Barrens. 4 months to plot a jailbreak. Can't say that's short, but I can't say it's that long either. Wait, actually, that gives me a question. By the rules you gave, it should be my turn to ask. Right, yeah. Go ahead then. Before that, Meyer, can I ask you to make something for us to eat? Huh? Yeah, sure, but I don't know if I can use the kitchen in here, so... You can use it. I thought this chat probably take ages, so I actually prepped a whole bunch of ingredients. Can you cook, Miss Meyer? Sure, I can cook. I'm a solo workshop. If I couldn't make grub, I would have started a deaf forever ago. I mean, Rhine Lab and Rhode Island both have cafeterias, but sometimes it's just a pain in the ass to walk over, you know. You keep talking. I'll go make you some eats. Make sure you examine those ingredients, right? I don't want to get accused of fiddling with your food here. Hey, you. You are so hospitable. I told you, I came to chat with you. Can't dodge me. Why'd you get Meyer out of the picture? Because I still haven't told her that Energy and are behind Hydebro. What? Wait, don't tell me you didn't plot this together. No, I wouldn't tell her in the first place. She only came with me to procure equipment. So that's how it is. I see, cause Energy and Engineering walk pretty close. You wouldn't want to sour her outlook. But given she wasn't your partner in crime, wouldn't you run that much risk of telling her? I don't need you to remind me. Set it aside. What I want to know is, during all of this, what was Energy's position like? They were backing Hydebro, but it had nothing to do with the business itself. It was Hydebro who tapped Energy's resource to cook up the assassination plot. I see, then. Alright, my turn to ask then. As far as I know, Anthony's accomplices in the jailbreak included the prison original mortician, Miss Doma, but also a woman by the name of Robin. What bugs me about this is, by intel, Robin should have been one of the assassins sent to take Anthony out. But going by your version of the events, you seem to have just one helper, and that's Miss Kafka. Could it be Robin wasn't your doing? It appears you have no idea how the jailbreak went, Director Mulesys. I said that already. On top of that, you've gotten one thing wrong. I had no immediate knowledge that this assassination would take place. What? If I had any awareness of it beforehand, I wouldn't have had Kafka infiltrate the prison alone. It was far too dangerous for her, and under those circumstances, what she could accomplish was very limited. Wait, you're telling me you're You only got Anthony. He's your only lead. I am. I only realized in the past half year that Anthony was not incarcerated in the same prison as the rest of his family. Following that, I arranged for Kafka to make her way in. My thought process at the time was if she could meet him and help him break out of jail perfect. If she couldn't, then oh well. And then you managed to bump straight into the whole assassination. Oh, the pieces are fitting. This makes so much actual sense. But are you sure you should have told me all this? If you kept me going like you were gonna stop the assassination, I'd have been way more impressed, you know. I'm not expert at that sort of thing, Director Mulesys. I see. At first I thought we were alike, but looking at it now, it's Miss Meyer. That's who you're like. You're the same sort of person. But you have the research you love, and you don't care about much else. So there's gonna be some reason you were forced to care about this. And that reason, I'm guessing, is the diabolic crisis, right? That and this are unrelated matters, Director Mulesys. If you come to talk about Ifrit, then our conversation ends here. Sorry, should have kept my mouth shut. It's okay. I've only heard things about it. I don't even know what happened. As a token of apology, I'll give you a free question. You needn't. Oh? What I require isn't your apology. I require you to never bring it up again. That will do. Got it. Now let's just continue where we left off. Remember, as far as I'm concerned, this assassination was completely unaccounted for. I didn't imagine Hydebro would do things that way. Well, that goes to show you don't have a full grasp on Energy's MO. Anthony's a hidden danger. Imagine some entity that can't allow any hidden danger on or uncontrollable elements. Imagine they find out they've left a little loose end. That's the end of Bros. So they've spent a couple of years weaving this hit together, making it real, burying an imprisoned Anthony 6 feet under. To cover up their evil, they cannot help but do more evil. It makes me rich. But there are some things that can't be walked back, huh? Back to the assassin, by the way. If that woman Robin wasn't backed by you, then that only leaves one possibility. Robin's an assassin who went turncoat midway, right? Right. So, gonna trouble you to switch angles. I'm a little curious about this assassin lady and her presently actions. Given she and Anthony escaped together, I'm sure you verified her status and experiences yourself. Robin was, true enough, initially one assassin dispatched to the prison to take Anthony out. Around the time Kafka recalled that clash between the prisoners, she hadn't been in there for too long. Alright, and now to the after mission scene. Ow, 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 ow! Grate your teeth, it'll be fine in a flash. Oh! What the hell are you yelling for? Can it? If you're injured, go down to the morgue. Quit hollering here. Sorry about that. They're lined up something fierce over there. I'm just giving him some emergency aid first. It'll be fine soon enough. He meant to say the clinic, right? Why the morgue? Ah, because they're next to each other. Not the same person too. If there's anyone out, I swear. Forget the jailers. Even if we're Smiles and Sunshine, we don't really want to go near there. Only after the gang's fights, there's nowhere else to go. Gotta get treatment there. Over there, folks just end up calling that whole and the morgue. Do you need some help? Don't, miss, what you doing over here? I was just making all that up. You're okay. It didn't really get to me. But this too. Need to come over to the clinic. Nah, this young lady he'll help dress it fine. Leave it to me. Your bandaging skills ain't half bad. Leave it to you, I shall. Yep. That's scared of her. Scared, alright. To her credit, she saved more people than I can count, but she's a real oddity. Just don't want to get close to her. Simple as that. I see. Alright, try moving your arm. Whew, much better. You've got fast techniques, Robin. What you used to do? I used to work for a private security firm. Private security firm? Ain't those paying big bucks? And you carry yourself good. Can't even imagine what someone like you does to end up in a slammer. All went downhill after my pop lost his job, spent all his time drinking, gave his liver issues, med bills came in real expensive. I took a risk and... I see, yeah, darn. You hadn't had it easy at all. You? Me? Well, I was a business guy. Wife and her lover wanted to get rid of me, snatch my assets. And of it all, they took hell to me, and I killed them to save my life. Simple as. Anywho, I won. I've been here for Lord knows how many years. I know a bit about everything that goes on. If you've got any questions, ask them to me. I've seen a few folk from A Zone or B Zone enter the C Zone tower from time to time. How'd they get in? Huh? Oh, damn. They got dragged over to C Zone to clean the big guy's room. Cleaning? Yep. Aside from the jailers, there ain't actually much people on the staff. Might be an official slammer, and it seems the paychecks ain't bad, but nobody wants to work at a prison, much less a giant nomadic prison like this. Rubbing the barren lands all day long. If they ever want to do something inside a prison, it's when they stop over at the city. Get a few people to come in, get it done while they're stopped. Can't get it done in time, and they just gotta come with. Wait until someone's sent out so they can send them back, or just take them to the next city and send them off there. Last we stopped at Saint-Sophie City, they hired a bunch of decorators. Been half a month since we left, and they're still working at it. So they weren't the prisoners, whose workers all over the place. Yep, see one there right now. Whispering? Whispering. Miss Mina, what are you doing over here now? Excuse me, I'm looking for a WC. Made a wrong turn on accident. No problem. Superintendent said that as long as you don't go anywhere important, no worries going where you go. But you, don't stand there. If you got nothing, scram back to your quarters. Yep. See? They ain't the prison's folk, but they act like the center of the universe. Warden's given orders there to eat good, drink good. So the jailers are used to sidestepping everywhere look damn near constipated seeing any of them. I think it makes them look pretty cool. Hey. Why are you two chatting? Hey, sir. Got a newbie. Got us some slack. I'll give you 5 more minutes. How did you even have that? I've been here a while. You'll always find your way to something. If you want some, I can give you a little. Don't need it. More interested in the prisoner entering C-Zone. Yeah, there's never really any staff around, but gotta have someone to blame for the hygiene and all that. You don't think it's these jailers who do it, do you? So those bunch get hauled off to clean the place up. Yep. Not just C-Zone, same goes for everywhere else. Those inmates clean the whole damn prison. But dang, if it ain't a cushy job. You don't need to work in the factories and you get to wander all over. Sometimes you get to be in the passage only the jailers go, bringing up the scenery. Passages? Heh, I guess you wouldn't know. Second floor's got this corridor. Only staff get to go through it. You can see the whole view from here. From there. Been there once before. Phew, darn good sight. But the jailers in here are some real lowlifes. The jailer watching me at that time pointed out his big stone marker outside. Told me they stood it specifically for the convicts. Just asked who exactly without thinking, and he said for all those convicts who escaped. There's been people in here who really did escape on their own some, and some they let out deliberately. Why? Because they all die out there on the Barrens in the end. Couldn't you break out while they stop at the city? Hey, you think no one else had that idea before you? Every time they stop over, every single jailer's on max alert, cranked to 11. Even a guy like Anthony wouldn't be able to make it out. Anthony. But in my opinion, he doesn't even need to make it out. Why? Anthony's a prisoner, but who doesn't respect him? When the jailers talk to him, they are scared to even breathe. He doesn't make trouble, but his strength and reputation goes for miles. You know, building that underground library was his suggestion to the warden. That's some clout. Don't blab about this anywhere, but we all feel in private if Anthony wanted to stay in this prison forever. Then that'd be nothing to do with the warden. Anthony is the real master of this place. But it sounds peculiar, don't it? How'd a fella like Anthony end up in prison? And he's spent a long time here, yet nothing's happened. You've been chatting for far too long. Back to your quarters. Yes, sir, right away now. Your wounds no problem, then? No problem, none. Robin wrapped me up real good. Much better. Then don't you dwaddle. Just now, that one took a glance at me. The jailer actually gave a shake about me. What in Sam Hill? Well, that's that for now. You got anything, come find me again. Got it. Thanks. Pop, looks like Anthony's a pricklier problem than I've heard. Who are you? Did you receive a sum of money today? Your generous Jay? Correct. Go on, get your father's treatment. Of course, if you want to make your own life better with it, that's no problem either. In fact, I personally recommend you do so. Why are you giving me money? It's in the name. I'm generous. Though I regret to tell you, if you want to treat your pappy with that money, it's not gonna be enough. What do you want me to do? You're smart, Robin, miss. I like dealing with smart people. Here, I lay my cards out to you. I want you to enter Mansfield State Prison and kill someone. Mansfield? I've heard that's a prison you never get out of. Don't you worry about that. As long as you can do it, I have the means to let you out. You can think it over, Miss Robin. I know this is risky beyond hell, and I know things look bad. But, sick as you are, I'll do what I can. And there we go. This was the before and after stage story for MB-2, or also called Another Perspective. Thank you all for listening, and I will see you in the next part. Bye bye.